I started to dig into and understand what the most common challenges were. When I spoke to women, I discovered that there were many startling commonalities in their challenges. While it was clear what they wanted, they just weren't getting it. But why? These are smart women with incredible expertise, a successful career behind them, and often leadership experience. What were they missing that was holding them back and keeping them stuck? I looked into this and I found there were just 3 things preventing them from working with more of their dream clients, earning the income they desired and deserved, and causing them to overwork. Hello and welcome to the Driven Female Entrepreneur Podcast. I'm your host, Melitta Campbell, award-winning business coach, value whisperer, and founder of the Dream Clients Blueprint, your step-by-step guide to communicating your true value with confidence and attracting more of your perfect clients. On this show, each week, I bring you practical advice and tried and tested techniques through my own experience and those of other successful women in business. Our goal is to help you dream bigger and confidently achieve more in your business and life. Next month, to celebrate 15 years in business, I'm planning something special for you. The Dream Clients Summit. It follows the ethos and structure behind my Dream Clients Blueprint, which I've developed and have been using to guide female entrepreneurs to greater confidence, income, and impact for the last 5 years. So today, I wanted to take you behind the scenes of the Dream Clients Blueprint system and share with you the 3 things you need to have in place to build a solid and successful business that you feel proud of, and why you'll always struggle if you don't have these 3 things in place, and how you can start creating your own blueprint for success. So let's start by jumping back 15 years, as that's really where this story begins. That was the time when my first daughter was born. Instead of returning to the security of my full-time leadership position, I decided to create my own business so I would have more flexibility and could be there for my daughter as she grew up. I thought I'd keep things simple and just help businesses with some of their messaging and their newsletters, which I could do while my daughter slept. I got my first client almost as soon as I decided this, and I say almost because I think it was about 4 hours later, and the rest was history. With a 15-year background in marketing, communications, and leadership, I was good at what I did, and if you've read my book, A Shy Girl's Guide to Networking, you'll know that by this time I had a great network. So I soon built a solid reputation and client base. I was working with Fortune 500 companies and UN agencies, as well as small businesses and solopreneurs, and I quickly hit 6 figures. Outwardly, I was a big success, but inwardly, I was on the road to burnout. Juggling work commitments with caring for my family meant I was working late nights and weekends just to keep up with client demands. I never even thought about carving out some of this time for me. I was overwhelmed and exhausted. I'd lost sight of the balance that I craved, and when I took a step back, I realised that I wasn't engaged in work that I felt personally fulfilling either. It was time to take back control and re-find my passion. While I was figuring things out, I had women approach me for help with their businesses. On one hand, I was curious. I loved my work that I'd done previously leading women's networks over the years and thought, this could be interesting. But on the other hand, I wasn't 100% sure I had all the skills needed to help them. So imposter syndrome got the better of me and I said no. Until one day, one lady got quite grumpy with me and said, "But you're the only one that can help me." Now, I was really curious, so I asked her what she thought I could help her with and what I was missing. She explained how she loved her business and got great results for the people that she coached, but she was struggling to communicate her value in a way that brought enough of the right clients into her business. She told me that so many times she'd been speaking with her ideal client, someone she could clearly help, and was actively even looking for her kind of help, but they just didn't get the value of what she offered and would end up finding another solution, often one that wasn't as good. And she was fed up and frustrated. She had tried marketing, but no matter how much time and effort she put in, nothing was paying off. So she was worn out too and starting to despair. Could she ever make her business work? Then she turned to me. Isn't that what you help people do? Communicate their value so the right people get it? Wow. Yeah, that was exactly what I was doing for leaders of large companies. And I started to think, if I could package my methods into a system that would work for small business owners, coaches, and consultants, that felt like something really interesting to do. For most of my career, since I was 12 years old, in fact, I'd worked for small business owners and I really loved their passion and focus. And being a mum in Switzerland, I also knew the challenge of building a business on your own with no support network. And I'd learned the hard way how to keep things in balance and create boundaries between my work and the rest of my life so that I wasn't going to burn out again. So I went away to see how I could package all of this experience into something that would work. I started to dig into and understand what the most common challenges were so I could see if I could help solve them. When I spoke to women who were running a small coaching business or a consulting business or a micro business with just themselves and perhaps a couple of part-time assistants, I discovered that there were many startling commonalities in their challenges. And perhaps you can relate to some of these. Firstly, they just wanted to help people. This was their main driver. They wanted to feel proud of the impact they were having on their clients' lives and feel that their work was worthwhile, that they were using all of their expertise and experience and putting this to great use by making a positive change happen on some scale. Secondly, they wanted to earn good money so that their efforts felt worth it. But they didn't necessarily want millions. They were more looking to replace their previous salary and perhaps earn a little bit more on top of this. And finally, they wanted to have time freedom, a real balance between their work and the other aspects of their life. They wanted to have quality time with their friends and family. They wanted to study, travel, have time for sports or creative passions. And they also wanted some time for themselves. But instead of this, they found themselves putting more and more time into their business and it still wasn't paying off. It still wasn't getting the momentum they wanted, and they were starting to fall out of love with their business and starting to doubt if they would ever make their business work. And they wanted to feel proud of the impact and success that they created. While it was clear what they wanted, they just weren't getting it. But why? These are smart women with incredible expertise, a successful career behind them, and often leadership experience. What were they missing that was holding them back and keeping them stuck? I looked into this and I found there were just 3 things preventing them from working with more of their dream clients, earning the income they desired and deserved, and causing them to overwork. I'll share those with you in just a moment after this quick announcement. Do you ever feel awkward or fake when it comes to telling people about your business or offers? Or feel disheartened when you do talk about what you do and people just don't get it? Don't worry, you're not alone. Many business owners struggle to confidently and comfortably articulate the true value of what they offer. But it's not something that many people teach as the first rule of business. Yet this one skill sets apart the real business owners from the hobbyists. And when you nail it, you can stop feeling like a fraud. And instead of feeling embarrassed when someone asks how your business is going, you can feel proud to speak of the income, impact, and lifestyle that you have created. You shouldn't feel overwhelmed working all the hours or offering discounts just to make ends meet in your business. If you feel that way right now, I have some good news for you. I've created a masterclass that will teach you exactly how to communicate your true value to your dream clients and how you can use this skill to sell without selling. Once you can articulate your true value with confidence and clarity in every interaction, you'll never be left wondering how to attract enough of the right clients to your business. Access your masterclass at melittacampbell.com/training. It's my gift to you to help you grow in confidence and thrive in your business in 2023. So what what was going wrong for these smart women? Their situation was they wanted time freedom, a good income, and to have an impact. But instead, they were struggling to find enough time to serve their clients and attract new ones. So they had this feast and famine situation going on, and they couldn't rely on the income they would receive each month. Or if they were getting their income in, they were never quite confident that it was going to continue. And this impacted their ability to make their business work. A big problem was that they were attracting the wrong clients. They were working with anyone who said yes, which was also my problem in my first business, so I got it. And when you do this, you end up with clients who don't pay for the value you provide. They are difficult as they demand things you don't offer, and they don't respect your processes. They are exhausting to work with, and they don't provide you with the satisfaction of having done a great job and had a positive impact. You're not happy, the client isn't happy, and so you doubt yourself and your abilities, and your client doesn't rave about you in the marketplace and bring you more clients. Part of the problem of this was that they couldn't communicate their value clearly and in a way that caused their ideal clients to quickly see them as their perfect choice of service provider. And because they weren't sure how to talk about their business, they were finding their marketing overwhelming, and they were struggling to sell without dropping their prices, which was then attracting more of the wrong clients. Perhaps you can start to see the cycle here. So what was the solution? How could they break free from this downward spiral that was destroying their chance at creating their dream business and feeling like a success? I believe the solution is threefold. Firstly, they need a clear vision backed by goals and a straightforward plan that they believe in. They needed to strategize their actions so they always felt confident in what to do now and how they could build the momentum needed to reach their desired goal. Having a plan they believed in was key here. Now, many of the women I spoke to did have a plan, but they'd followed a course or a book to create it, or they'd worked on it with a friend who was a CEO or director. The trouble is, it wasn't their business plan. It wasn't right for their business or based on their vision, their values, their skills and personality. It looked very impressive, but they weren't living into it because they didn't believe it. They didn't feel that plan. And so that's one thing I saw that was missing, and how, if they had that roadmap, it would make everything so much easier. They needed clarity and they needed a plan they believed in. The second thing was knowing exactly who their dream clients are. Who are those people that you can have the biggest impact for? Who will love working with you and respect your processes? Who will pay for your true value and on time so you don't have to chase them? And who will show up for the sessions and do the work in between? Who are those people? And what is a message that's going to connect with them? How can you position yourself so they see you as their perfect choice of service provider? This is more than just a marketing plan. It's more than a communications plan or a sales process. It requires going that bit deeper to find the real connection between everything that's amazing about you and what you offer and everything about what the client struggles with today and what they truly desire. And with this knowledge, you can start to find that place, that magic place, where those two overlap and start building everything from there. Creating your messaging, marketing, sales, your offer, processes, everything. Once you know what that sweet spot is, doing this becomes straightforward. And everything you build ties together and works beautifully for you and your clients in a way that's unique for that very reason. So it naturally differentiates you in the marketplace. And this is the bulk of what the Dream Clients Blueprint is all about. So once you have the clarity and you know your sweet spot and you can build a profitable business that works for you, the final piece is the balance. You can have this perfect plan. You can have a clear understanding of exactly who your clients are, what you do for them in a way that's unique, how to connect with them and bring them naturally step by step into your business. But if you don't have the mindset, the habits and the processes to support you, you are still going to struggle. This is where you're going to create the confidence and time freedom you want in building balance. So you need clarity, profit, and balance all working together. That was my conclusion. And so I created what I call your dream client's blueprint, because it all hinges on being able to attract those dream clients, those who are a perfect fit for you, your business, and who are inspired by your vision, love your approach, and respect your processes. The best part is that because my blueprint system helps you build this stability bit by bit and weave your true value through your messaging, your marketing, your offer, how you deliver it, your sales, every aspect of your business, you don't need to invest in all the separate little courses and advice that teach you social media, SEO, email, content marketing, sales, and so on, because it all comes together naturally for you. And here's how. Once you have clarity, you know where you're going, you know why, and you know how you create an impact for your clients, and you have the profit. People are paying you for your value that you provide. That gives you the confidence that you're in the right place, doing the right thing. And that confidence can help you start dreaming bigger regarding what your business could do for you and others. And once you have the profit, you have that income coming in, plus some money to invest in your business or your favorite causes, and you have balance, in other words, time, energy, and self-belief, then you can start to have a real tangible impact, and one that keeps growing as you work with more dream clients and upgrade your plans and perhaps even your vision. And once you have the balance and clarity, you know what you're doing, where you are going, and you have that time and energy to dedicate to making your vision happen, you start to build some really exciting momentum, all while building your dream lifestyle. It's a powerful combination. The great thing is you already have everything you need. All it takes is going that bit deeper into what your true value is and the impact you want to have and why. And then build this into every aspect of what you do and strategize your actions while working on keeping up your productivity and mindset, or in other words, your self-leadership. The Dream Client's Blueprint guides you step by step through all of this, and it just takes 12 weeks. But what I find with my clients is that once they start to dig into the blueprint system, they discover what they're really capable of, and they start to improve their mindset and balance. They start to dream bigger, and their plans shift. So some aspects of the blueprint program you may want to revisit as you start to shape your dream business. So that's why, while it's a 12-week process, it's a 12-month program. You get full access to the Dream Client program, the videos, workbooks, tools, and everything that's within that for 12 full months. Plus, you're supported by weekly access to me via small group coaching sessions, so you can get all the feedback, answers, and support you need as you go through the program. For this reason, the program feels highly personalized and you never feel stuck or lost as you follow the modules. And once you start welcoming more of your dream clients and are approached with new opportunities, this is often the moment where there are a whole new set of questions that arise for you. And I'm there for you, by your side, every step of the way for the full 12 months. I've also created a marketing knowledge bank that you can access within the program, so you can access masterclasses, tools, and templates to help you move forward with your personalized marketing plan. Whether it's a proposal you need to write, or a LinkedIn profile and strategy you want to develop, or an offer launch or promotion that you want to plan, a webinar you want to deliver, you name it, you'll find the guidance you need in this incredible resource. It's a complete download of my 30 years of experience in marketing and communications. There are other bonuses to support you too, like monthly action networking sessions, feedback on your pitch and introduction, quarterly planning and review sessions, interviews with external experts, and more. It's a complete program, personalized support, and inspiring community. Everything you need to love building your dream business never feel alone or lost as you do so, and having your dream impact and working with your dream clients. If that sounds exactly like what you need to make your vision a reality, to take your business to that next level and really make it work for you, and stop working all the hours and getting nowhere fast, you can learn more about the Dream Clients Blueprint program on my website, or go to melittacampbell.com/call to book a call with me and discuss your situation further and determine if the Blueprint program could be a great fit for you right now. There are 2 T's in Melitta, by the way. Or if you want to learn more about how to identify and communicate your true value, you can take my free training via melittacampbell.com/training. And you can access more of my support by joining my free community, the Dream Clients Club, via melittacampbell.com/community. Whichever step feels like the right way forward for you right now, remember, I am here to support you. So reach out anytime to me at melitta@melittacampbell.com and let me know how I can help you. Often, I already have the perfect ready-made resource or answer I can send straight back to you to help you move forward immediately. And as ever, I'm here for you every week in this podcast. If you've enjoyed this week's show, then do share it with your network and business besties. And I'd love it if you could support the show by leaving a review on iTunes. Just a simple sentence there helps more women to find the show and benefit from all the wisdom shared by myself and my guests. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you here next week.